Hey everybody, welcome to a video where we attempt to show you how to install these carbon fiber side skirts on a C7 Corvette. They're made by a company called California Super Coupes. They make parts for various vehicles. These are really nice, real actual carbon fiber. Not cheap, but definitely worth every dollar. So yeah, let's see how we put them on. So before we get started, there's a video of my friend backing out of the garage, and I wanted to show you guys before we did everything what it really looks like at the end. So here's the left side skirt installed, everything's ready to go. As you can see, it blends very well with the car, and really no matter what color it is, I think it'd look amazing. I think it blends with the curves of the body and everything just very well. We didn't have to do any adjustments, it all kind of fit in right out of the box. So yeah, now here are the side skirts right out of the box. Now notice how there are these holes drilled out. Yeah, my friend pre-drilled those out, and let's say that kind of caused an issue, but no big deal. So here we have the car in the garage. Now the first step is to, prepare all your tools and everything. We needed a drill to drill the holes out of the side skirts and a couple of other tools. Now you also will probably need to lift your car up because it's a very low clearance car. You need room to work, so yeah, you need some kind of a jack and some kind of stance in order to do this on an easier capacity. Now, speaking of jacks, so the first thing to do in any kind of work on your Corvette is to find out how to jack the car up in the first place and keep it up there. So since we're putting side skirts on, we need this whole side to be exposed, meaning the jacks cannot get in the way. So there are actually, I think, 6 spots you can put a jack at your car. All it takes is a quick read in the owner's manual, which we've figured out at the end. So basically there are 2 spots on each side of the car. You have these little dimples in the metal frame. And then you see that little dimple? There's 2 of them on each side. Also in the front, they're in the center, there's a spot. And in the back, which we're not using, there's a spot. By pivoting in the front, center, and the side, we're able to get a good, safe balance and to access the side skirt so that nothing gets in the way. And then we can slowly, safely drop the car by putting the jack in this dimple, hiring the car up, removing that first, and then removing that. The end. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're lifting the car up, obviously. Remembering to keep the jack in the right place where the owner manual mentions, which yeah, took us a while to figure that out. I was like, well, let's Google it, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Before Google existed, what did people do? Well, obviously they looked at the owner's manual like you should in the first place, which is actually a pretty thick book that comes with the Corvette, which is really nice for people who like to work on their own cars. Anyway, what we're doing there is we're removing some screws that hold on some plastic panels in the front and the back end of the car. As you can see where me and him are working, there's about 3 screws on each end. What these screws will do later on is be replaced back in going through the side skirts, meaning they actually hold the side skirt there. That's not the only way of holding the side skirt, but it's definitely really nice because they're pre-placed there for you. And CSC did a good job of marking out where the holes should be. As you can see, there's 2 drill spots there. That's because I mentioned in the beginning, someone decided to pre-drill all the holes out without actually putting the side skirt, pre-fitting the side skirt on the car. So yeah, that's why we're in that position. So we kind of had to find out a way to, really find out where exactly those holes are. And I'll show you later my mechanism of doing so, which is pretty simple, and you probably have a better way anyway. But I'll show you anyway, just in case you don't know yet how to exactly find out where exactly the screw goes on a body part that you can't see through. What you can do to align the holes is put your bolts in here like that, and then push your side skirt up against it with this tape or some kind of soft material, and it'll make an imprint, some sort of imprint where you know where that hole is. Pretty simple way to do it, unless you have a better way. Here it is. This is just holding on with the bolts that were already on the car. the only thing we have left is to rivet it in, which is, in our opinion, the best way of doing it to keep it as tight as possible against the car. Just in case you're wondering, the side skirts actually come from CSC with a box with including the rivets and the rivet gun. And the rivets are the right size and everything. There's actually several variety of rivets in there, but you will definitely have the ones you need. I don't know. So here we were actually trying to find out whether or not we can fit this turd blue jack in there with this side skirt on. And you can. Unless you have a very tall jack, it won't. But if you buy this thing, which is like what, $5?
I don't want like $50.
$5.
For everything.
So for everything. what do you get? A kitchen set?
Everything.
So anyway, yeah, the side skirt doesn't really mess up the height of the car too much. Maybe half an inch. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the same height.
Apparently not noticeable.
This one right here, I'll do this two right here. It's better.
Basically, literally drilling into the body. Make sure you got the right angle.
Beautiful.
You know you could have bought black rivets, but
Spray paint. Like you're gonna go
spray paint them.
Come on there. Ooh, what the hell?
Yeah, someone's gonna be like, psh, you totally ruined your car with the silver rivets, since everybody's gonna see them.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so here we are, we're done, riveting everything in place, everything's bolted on, everything's good to go. The side skirt fits on very snugly, especially with those rivets everywhere. And again, all that comes with the side skirt, you're getting the free rivets, the gun, and everything. The only thing you need is a power tool that's hopefully better than the one we used. I don't even know where that thing came from, but it barely finished the job. Anyway, just keep in mind you're going to have to do some drilling, have the right size drill bit. I forget what the diameter is, but you'll see by looking at the side skirts and the rivets. You will be drilling through some panels in your car. Don't worry, they're just little 1 millimeter thick plastic paneling that goes into the belly of the car, protecting it from stuff. So yeah, all in all, this was pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I also hope it helps you out, whether you want to buy these side skirts or whether you're in the process of installing them yourself like we were.